Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Red Devils basketball right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports. This afternoon, the Red Devils, a non-conference matchup as they take on the New Palestine Dragons, who come in at 10-6 on the season. The Red Devils entering today's non-conference matchup at 8-9. They've lost 5 out of their last 6, but coming off a win at Winchester, 64-51. As always, welcome to the Farm Beer Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show. Yeah, it's a very rare Saturday afternoon contest here at New Pal High School. Red Devils going to have to find their own energy here today. There's not a whole lot of people here, and we're not expecting a whole lot of people here this afternoon, and it's a good New Pal basketball team. As we mentioned, they come in at 10-6, just lost a tough one to Perry Meridian, 59-55, but they've won 5 out of their last 7, and we'll talk more about them. In fact, maybe their 2 best wins of the year just recently against Yorktown and Rushville. We'll scout the Dragons coming up in just a few moments. Red Devils will still be shorthanded today. You'll hear Coach Shabazz Khalik talk about today's game and how practice has gone this week. It's been kind of a rough week for the Red Devils because of school being closed for 3 days, but they will be without Lucas Croft again in this one against the Dragons, so they'll have to find someone else to step up here this afternoon. As we mentioned, we're going to talk with the head coach, Shabazz Khalik, coming up in a couple of moments on the Farm Beer Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you were born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shear.
At First Bank Richmond, we provide you with an excellent banking experience. Whether it's personal checking, savings, mortgage loans, consumer loans, retail lending, or trust and investments, you can count on First Bank Richmond. First Bank Richmond has been serving the Richmond area since 1887. For more information, give them a call at 962-2581 or go to their website at firstbankrichmond.com.
We check them better. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle is fully inspected and reconditioned by ASE and factory-trained technicians. And each Better Buy vehicle comes with a Carfax vehicle history report, so you know you can buy a vehicle with confidence. We back them better with a 3-day satisfaction guarantee. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified comes with a 3-day or 300-mile satisfaction guarantee. If you don't like it within that 3 days or 300 miles, just bring it back and we'll exchange it for a vehicle of equal value. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile warranty. We price them better. We have dedicated individuals searching the entire country for the highest quality, lowest price vehicles for our inventory. In today's competitive market, we're constantly monitoring vehicle values to ensure that we're offering the best prices possible. We guarantee that every Wetzel Better Buy vehicle is the highest quality used car or truck around. Our reconditioning process guarantees that you are getting a vehicle as close to brand new as possible, and our warranties back that up.
Coach, this has been another strange week. I kind of reminds me of your 2-week period where you didn't have any games, and then you come back this week and you got to deal with all the cancellations and stuff. From your standpoint, how have you tried to handle everything this week?
You know, we've tried to get in there and at least stay sharp, stay in shape, get some shots up, so that we don't have any real rust per se. But it's hard for our guys, especially on the days like they were this past week, to have that type of energy and enthusiasm that you would expect, and for practice to be lively the way they need to be as you prep for a game. So, I think that was the difficult part for us, is to overcome them laying around the whole day because of the way the weather was. Nobody's going outside. Nobody's being active. come in for 2 hours, expect them to be active after laying around the whole day, and put forth a quality effort. That's what we were trying to overcome and fight, in this process of dealing with what we dealt with this week as far as the weather's concerned.
Well, and it's just not an easy thing to do, is it?
No, it's extremely difficult, especially you're dealing with kids their age, and they lay dormant, for most of the day, and then got to come in for 2 hours and get after it and ask them to be competitive and focused and do the things that you need them to do in preparation for us getting better, they just don't necessarily always respond the way that you want them to because they're just not accustomed to it. And so that makes it hard for us as coaches to really put together a practice plan that's going to help us in preparation for what we need to do today and beyond.
And the other thing is you were supposed to play Anderson on Thursday, and with everything that happened there, if you're preparing for that early in the week, that kind of got shot too, didn't it? Yeah,
totally different prep from Anderson and New Pal. Anderson obviously is a conference game, so you put more of your eggs in that basket. Obviously we don't mind if we get a chance to get, Lucas back for the Anderson game. That's big, so it gives him a little bit more time to rest, but at the same time, it serves again as another change for us from preparing for just Anderson to now getting set to play New Pal.
The other thing, one more hurdle for you to overcome is that you're playing an afternoon game. You're playing on the road. You're playing in a place where there's not going to be a whole lot of people here, so you have to kind of find your own energy again today.
Yeah, we will, and it's a unique situation in and of itself. We didn't experience it, playing in the Wedig, but it kind of has a Wedig type environment from time to time when you got those morning games with a dense, not a large amount of people, in the stands, and you got to kind of create your own energy and enthusiasm. And for us, it's more of a matter of what everything else is going on right now. You got swimming sectionals, you got wrestling regionals, girls sectionals, all taking place. So our regular season takes a backseat to those things, and people more invest their time in those things. And for us, it's going to be a matter of coming out here and getting our own energy going, having a good warm up, and being focused.
You mentioned Lucas a little bit ago. I want to address, of course, the rumor that was going around for a while that he was going to get shut down. Ball State didn't want him to play anymore. You're speaking as he's going to be back at some point. Can you address those rumors, and was any of that talk true at that time?
No, I think the goal was always for him to be back and come back and play. I think that those falsehoods make themselves around. It's a discredit to the type of character that Lucas has. That would mean that he's not dedicated to his teammates here. I think he totally is. But at the same time, I am one that wants to be conscientious about his future as well. Yeah. So we want him to make sure that he's healthy and he doesn't re-aggravate anything that can cause further long-term damage for him. So we'll definitely be on the timetable that he's on and that the doctors have put him on. We won't try to force him back in any way, shape, or form. However, I do believe that he wants to be out here with his guys. He wants to compete with these guys, and that's just who he is. So when he can play and when he's able to play, I think he'll be back out there for sure.
Do you have a timetable right now?
No, we were hopeful and optimistic that it'll be next Friday. Talking to him a little bit, today he's hoping next Friday as well. But that'll still be a lot of rust that we'll have to work off, for him for being out as long as he was. But if we can get him next Friday for the next two conference games, we'll be ecstatic.
Coach, before we talk about New Pal, the one thing you said to me before your last game was somebody else is going to have to step up in the scoring department. That did not happen. Andrew had the great game at Winchester. You won the game, but other guys didn't maybe come through for you the way they should have maybe at Harrison. Talk about the other guys and how you still need them to step up and make that next step in their game.
Yeah, we just need them to play confident, play loose, and relax, and feel a sense of belief in what they can do. I thought that the Winchester game, Jordan Stoley started to show some things, in terms of what we needed him to do, and he stepped up and made shots, and he was very active and aggressive, more so than he's been in the past. But we need guys, like I tell our guys, you need to shoot your shot and know what your shot is. If you're open and you're capable of making it, you got to take the shot. You can't bypass the shot. That's going to create bad situations for us. And you have to be a threat out there. We can't have teams focusing on one or two guys, especially with Lucas out. Guys have to be more aggressive, be willing to put themselves in positions where they may make a mistake here or there, but it's an aggressive mistake as opposed to a passive mistake. And you go back to the Winchester game even. We started the game, first 5 possessions, 3 of them were turnovers. And we can't have those type of mistakes in order for us to compete. at the level we need to, we got to make sure that we're valuing the basketball. I told our guys the other day, we don't offensive rebound the ball well, and we don't turn teams over. Yeah. We shoot a high percentage from 2 and a decent percentage from 3. So to combat our inability to turn teams over and our inability to get second shots, we have to get shots. We can't afford to turn the ball over. We have to make sure we value possessions and we get a good look at the basket and we shoot it with confidence. And if we do those things, then we can live with our results. But we can't continue to be in games where we turn it over on a semi, I don't want to say a consistent amount, but we turn it over higher than we're capable of overcoming because we don't turn teams over and we don't get offensive rebounds. So that's something that we've been focusing on, is making sure that we're valuing the basketball and getting good shots and guys are stepping up and shooting the ball with confidence.
Coach, you're going to have to today. You play a team that is very talented. They've got 3 or 4 guys that can score. They don't turn the ball over a whole lot. They're at home here today. Talk about today's matchup and certainly some of the things you really have to do to beat this team, which, again, as you told me earlier, is very good.
Yeah, they're a very good team. I think they do a lot of things well. They have they have some kids that are juniors, but they're veteran kids that have played together. I would think if you went preseason, they'd be one of the favorites in our sectional. Mm-hmm. Still are, I believe. They're a team that poses a lot of threats because they got guys that are capable of scoring the basketball on the floor at all times, or at least 4 out of the 5 are capable of scoring the basketball and taking advantage of mistakes. And the one thing, watching them on film that concerns me is that they have a high basketball IQ. They're not going to wow you with athleticism. They're not necessarily going to wow you with a tremendous skill set, but they know how to play. They know how to free guys up. They know how to read what the defense is giving them. Those type of things worry me as a coach, because those are things that we are working towards. That's the type of basketball IQ that we are developing our guys to understand and develop, and hopefully as time goes on we become that type of team and we can do some of those things, but they do some of those things well. And so for us, it's not so much hey, their kids can do X, Y, and Z, and you watch them on film and this kid is tough and that kid is tough, and they got some good players, but it's collectively they have 5 kids on the floor at all times that know how to play, and that's the scary part about them. So we got to be consciously aware of making sure that we're fundamentally sound in the things that we're doing, because we know that they will be in the things that they do.
All right, Coach, good luck today.
Thank you.
Wish me luck, wish me luck. We've all said it. Thing is, life doesn't run on luck. For most people, it takes careful planning. A lot more than, say, crossing your fingers or toes. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Because as your life changes, your life insurance coverage should do the same. And when it comes to your coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with comprehensive auto repair services that include car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. You'll be hard-pressed to find the same level of expertise that our auto mechanic specialists provide. For a high-performing vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, call 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
Hey, welcome back to New Pal High School. Great to have you with us on this Saturday afternoon. Let's go and scout the Dragons as we get ready for this one here today. As mentioned, they're 10-6 on the season, just coming off a loss on the road at Perry Meridian, but they've won now 3 out of their last 5, including big wins against Yorktown and Rushville. Those might be their 2 best wins of the year when they won those 2 games. In fact, they had big offense, great defense in both games, even a 29-point second quarter against Yorktown, and held the Tigers to 1 point in the third. So their defense can certainly be there if it needs to be. 3 Dragons scored in double figures in each of the 2 games last weekend, including guard Matthew True at 20 points, Maximus Gizzy at 17, Kyle King had a career-high 11, and they were also 10 of 25 from three-point range in that contest. They are led, and of course, everybody knows about Maximus Gizzy now, the 6'1 junior, averaging 17.4 points per game. Matthew True at 15.3. Dawson Eastis is at 13.3, and Dylan Romine at 8. 8.9 points per game. So good balanced scoring. You go back to the game against Rushville. They got out on top of that one 21-3. It was over then, as we mentioned. They had that big 29-point performance in the second quarter against Yorktown, but the offense wasn't there in their latest loss on the road at Perry Meridian. So again, they come in at 10-6 on the season. When we come back, we'll check out what's going on today in the North Central Conference, get you updated on the NCC standings. That's coming up next right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Big Boys Pizza is now open in Richmond, located at 1015 East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course, pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night, at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery. Big Boys Pizza. 765-488-0023. Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top-flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
We are still about, I'd say, 5 minutes away from tip-off here at New Powell High School. Of course, most of you know by now, New Powell really a very good football school. Their basketball team, though, really underrated coming into this one. They will probably be one of the favorites in the upcoming sectional, and of course they'll be in Richmond sectional when that does happen. Tell you what we'll do while we're running down the NCC standings and the schedule for today. I'm going to go ahead and flash up the tail of the tape between these two teams. We will put them side by side. You can see the averages, some of the 6 important categories, and we'll run those down coming up in just a couple of moments. But in the NCC, as the standings set right now, Logansport is 5-1, Marion at 5-2, Muncie Central is at 5-2, Lafayette Jeff at 4-2, Richmond currently standing at 3-2, Harrison and Indianapolis Tech both at 3-4, Anderson is 2-4, McCutcheon 1-5, and Kokomo is 1-6. There was one game played yesterday where Logansport beat Harrison 62-57. Other games today, Harrison is at Lafayette Central Catholic and Lafayette Jeff home today when they take on West Lafayette. So that's your NCC report going into tonight's game. Well, the tail of the tape there, you see, the Red Devils do shoot well, 48%. They just don't get enough shots at times, but they're going to have to shoot well here today. A team that averages 64 points per game. The Red Devils at 57. The three-point shooting very even at 39 for New Powell, 37 for Richmond. But the rebounding, there's a big difference. That's an 8-rebound difference. And the Red Devils, again, just don't rebound well, especially on the offensive side. Only 6.4 offensive rebounds per contest. And the turnovers, though, very even. We don't see many turnovers between these two teams so far this season, but there is the tail of the tape again here in our pregame. 11.6, 11.3 in the turnover department. When we come back, we'll get the starters, and the tip-off is coming up in just a couple of moments. Stay right there. This is Richmond basketball right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Best One Tire and Service has been committed to our partners since 1948. With more than 250 locations in 26 states, Best One puts over 1 million tires on the road every year. Superior tires, expert service, competitive prices. Best One Tire and Service, where the best costs less.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark with Best One of Richmond. Because Best One is one of Bridgestone's largest retailers, we offer exclusive Bridgestone savings. Visit us in Richmond to save on Bridgestone tires today.
Georgia Direct is your one-stop source for floor coverings and decorating ideas for remodeling a home, office, kitchen, or bathroom. Their showroom offers quality products from Mohawk, Shaw, Armstrong, Craft-Made, and many more. They proudly offer Richmond the best quality and variety of home design solutions at competitive prices. At Georgia Direct, their goal is to deliver an outstanding customer experience from selection through installation. Georgia Direct Carpets and Cabinets, 5200 National Road East, Richmond. Are you looking for the right place to work out? A place where you have several choices and can have fun at the same time? Well, that place is right here in Richmond, Family Fitness Works. Family Fitness Works has spinning, Zumba, kickboxing, core works, kick fit, body pump, body flow, and much, much more. And don't forget, Family Fitness Works also has Richmond's most extensive free weights and Nautilus in the area. Check out their website at familyfitness.com or stop by at 213 North 3rd Street in Richmond.
Our community. It's where we live. It's where we work. It's where we play. At West End Bank, we're not just in the community, we're a part of the community. And that's why we support over 100 programs for local nonprofits and schools, including our financial literacy program that positively impacts countless students throughout the area. You bank locally, so we give back locally to watch people grow with endless possibilities.
Indiana University East is growing. Enrollment has doubled since 2007, and IU East is the university of choice in this region. With athletic programs, internship opportunities, bachelor's and master's degrees, and a growing number of degree programs on campus and online, it is easy to see why IU East is a leader on campus and in the community. Learn more about the many opportunities Indiana University East offers at iue.edu. IU. Focused on you.
Hey, this is Steve, and out at Jiffy Lube the other day, a customer came in and said, Steve, this was my 100th oil change on this car, and you've done them all.
Hi, my name is George Farrell, and I've been coming to Jiffy Lube for over 14 years. I recently just had my 100th oil change. I'd like to thank Steve Funkhauser and his staff for the great service that they've provided me over the years. Thank you to all, and I would recommend anyone to come to Jiffy Lube to get their car serviced.
Jiffy Lube, #1 in customer satisfaction for a reason.
We are back here at New Pal High School. Great to have you with us on this, again, Saturday afternoon. We very rarely have a Saturday afternoon contest, and we have one for you today. And the one thing about this one, you're going to have to, again, there's not much of a crowd here tonight, so the Red Devils will have to find a way to kind of get their own energy going here this evening. Here's how the Red Devils will line up. Andrew Croft, a 6'2 sophomore, wearing #1. Jordan Stoley in the starting lineup, 6'5 and a junior, #3. Kareem Jett, 5'9 and a junior, #4. Jalen Hillard, 5'9 and a senior, wearing #12. And Raphael Dean, 6'3 and a junior. He wears #15. For the Dragons here tonight, they'll go with Maximus Gizzi, 6'1 and a junior, wearing #11. Matt True, 6'1 and a senior. He wears #14. Also in the starting lineup today will be Dylan Romine, 6'2 and a senior, wearing #40. Dawson Eastis is a 6'5 junior, #41. And the final starter, Austin Howell, 6 foot, and he is a senior, wearing #31 here tonight. So here we go. The Dragons will be in their home whites. The Red Devils in their traveling red. One change now. Kyle King, a 6'4 junior, wearing #52, inserted into the starting lineup here for the Dragons. After this, we are down the back stretch of this high school basketball season, getting very close to the end of this regular season tournament play right around the corner. It'll be Dragon basketball first. Matthew True will find Gizzi. The entry pass now to King, and King will score the first basket of the ball game. And the idea is they're going to try to get it inside, and that's exactly what they did right there. So 2-0 here in the opening period of play. Red Devil basketball. Good look at the Red Devils in the half court. Here's Jett off now to Stoley. Stoley holding to Dean at the top, swings it left side. It'll be Hillard. Once again, Andrew deep in the corner. The Red Devils nothing there against this man-to-man. And one thing about this, the Red Devils got to find a way to get this offense going without their leading scorer again in Lucas Croft. Here's Andrew Croft, shot fake, starts to drive, stops at the free throw line, hands off to Stoley. Stoley mid-range jumper on the way, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Dawson Eastis. Eastis will give it up quickly. Gizzy will find King. Here's the drive, the layup no good by Eastis, averaging 13.3 points per game. Red Devils one and done there for New Pal. It'll be Richmond basketball. Once again, Croft stops, back to Stoley, wide open three from the wing off the back of the rim. The rebound tip out by Raphael Dean. Here's Andrew for three. He misses the mark. Another long rebound, this time to Hillard. Red Devil basketball, 2 offensive rebounds and another possession with 6:25 to go here in the opening period. Dean on the high post will lob it now to Stoley. Back outside to Jet. He'll look right side to Hillard. Hillard at the elbow. And now we'll direct traffic with the left-hand dribble, sending Dean down low. Andrew to his right, Stoley to his left. The reversal, Hillard. It'll be Croft. Nothing there. Back out to Jet between the circles, guarded by Gizzy. Red Devils being patient. And this time they're going to get Stoley with the offensive foul. And that'll be the Red Devils' first turnover here this afternoon. And Stoley will pick up his first. 5:56 remaining here in the opening quarter. And New Pal basketball. Gizzy averaging 17.4 points per game. He'll be the point guard most of the day. Eastis gives off now to King. Gizzy at the free throw line. Jump pass to King. Quickly back out to Eastis. Eastis stops off the dribble. Here's Gizzy. And Gizzy travels with it. That'll be a turnover by New Pal. And that'll be their first turnover of the afternoon. 5:37 to go now here in the opening quarter. Red Devil basketball. Gizzy on the guard against Kareem Jet. Dean sets the screen, receives, gives it off now to Croft, swings it to Stoley. His shot, and that's good from the corner three-pointer. And the Red Devils get on the board with the Stoley three. And it's now 3-2. Stoley, his first basket of the afternoon. Good look here at Matt True. Gizzy at the elbow, skip pass. Will they find Eastis? He'll drive with the left hand and score down the lane. And it's now 4-3. Eastis with his first 2. King has 2. Eastis with 2. Red Devil basketball. Andrew wide open on the wing. Can't get it to go. The rebound pulled down by Romine. And here come the Dragons across the timeline. Here's True with a left-hand dribble. Gizzy in the corner for 3. No. And the rebound tipped out. Who's going to come up with it? It'll be Gizzy. Somehow Gizzy does get it. Shoots and misses inside. The tip out all the way back outside to Romine. And another offensive possession here for the Dragons. The backdoor cut by Eastis. Turnover by the Dragons, their second. Here come the Red Devils. Andrew gives it back outside now to Jet. And once again, to the near side, the drive by Hillard, the kick out, and it'll be Red Devil basketball once again as Jet will receive it beyond the arc. Raphael Dean at the top of the key. Hillard off the screen, his 3 on the way, that's good, and the Red Devils hit their second 3 of the ball game. So Hillard on the board, he has 3, Stoley has 3, and the Red Devils lead it by 2. Had it. Baseline shot rims in and out by Romine. Red Devils get the rebound and it'll go in transition. Here's Stoley. Stoley falls to the floor and a whistle and a foul. The underneath official calling that foul. And that'll go against, I think it's going to be Matt True. Nope, it's going to get Eastis instead of True, so 41, not 14. Each team now with 1 foul. And the Red Devils inbound at 3:47 to go here in a low-scoring opening period thus far. Pass underneath, and that's going to be Stoley, who lost the basketball out of bounds. Turnover, Richmond. So the Red Devils with their second turnover. You know, for a place they told us there was no foot traffic, there's a lot of foot traffic through this gate here, by the way. New Pal basketball, 3:37 to go. Gizzy still hasn't scored so far here today, averaging 17 per game. They're working around the perimeter now to Romine. Romine strong drive, traveled with it, and another turnover. That's number 3 now by New Pal. And their offense seems to be a little bit out of sync so far here this afternoon. So the Red Devils get it back. Here is Jet across the timeline against Gizzy. Jet will now penetrate, stops. Jordan Fry's now checked into the ball game for the Red Devils. Andrew back out now to Hillard. Hillard, the drive by Andrew, can't get it to go as that rolls off the front of the rim. And so far, Andrew 0 for today, and that'll be a reaching foul on Croft. So Andrew Croft will pick up his first. That'll be the second team foul. Coming into the ball game will be Maxon Hook, a 6'2 junior. He wears number 20. Now for New Pal, and also coming into the ball game, Eric Rodebush, a 6'4 junior. So both teams now to the bench here in the second. Off the screen is Matt True for 3, and that's good. True. Excellent shooter from the outside, averaging 15.3 points per game. He gets his first basket of the day, and it'll be Red Devil basketball. Croft dribble off the left hand, baseline no, missed the shot. He's so far has yet to hit a shot here today. New Pal quickly back the other way. Bounce pass inside. Missing the easy shot is Kyle King. And then Gizzy, and that ball goes out of bounds off of Jet. Gizzy there to force the turnover. And the Red Devils pick up their third. .232 remaining here in the opening period. 7-6. New Pal on top. With the basketball is True. Out on the high screen will be Rodebush. Gizzy will find Hook. Hook, nice pass inside. Easy layup by Kyle King. And New Pal now leads it 9-6. Red Devil basketball. Stoley between the circles. Looked inside for Fry. Nothing there. Now it'll be Croft with the basketball. Hillard. Hillard at the top. Guarded once again by Matt True. Red Devils work it against that man-to-man. Here's Hillard off the left elbow. 1:52 to go. Hillard looking for the screen. Hillard bypasses the screen high, floats inside, and then traveled with it. Took the extra step, and the Red Devils now with 4 turnovers here in the opening period of play. 1:46 remaining. And now New Pal with the basketball, leading it by 3. True with the basketball. 3-pointer the way, nothing but net for True. So True hits his second 3-pointer. He has 6. And the Red Devils down by 6 here in the opening period of play. Stoley will give it off now to Jet. Gets the screen by Fry. Jet stops at the top. Back to Fry at the right elbow. Fry back to Jet this time at the left wing. Here's Hillard at the top, takes 2 dribbles, picks it up, and then ball is loose, and I think that's going to be another foul on Andrew Croft, and it's his second. So now he has 2. Into the ball game for the Red Devils will be Marquise Thomas. Also coming in now for New Pal will be Jack Walker, a 6'6 senior. 1:07 to go here in the opening period of play, and New Pal with a 6-point lead. Gizzy off the drive, takes it right by Croft and lays it in, and Gizzy knows that Croft has 2 fouls, and he took it right at Andrew, trying to get number 3. It'll be Red Devil basketball down by 8. Here's Croft off the left wing, guarded there by Hook. Croft stops in the lane, back once again to Jet on the left wing. They'll play give and go once again as Jet receives at the top. Jet gets the screen from Fry. He rolls, doesn't get the basketball. Fry comes back to the top, and it'll be Stoley once again at the right elbow beyond the 3-point line. Here's Croft between the circles, gets another screen, and there's another moving screen. Red Devils have done that way too many times. They've got to learn to stop and not extend those elbows, and it was Fry again. He's been caught for that many, many times. So now the Red Devils turn it over, 25.1 seconds remaining. And the Red Devils in danger of going down double digits here in the opening period of play. This is Gizzy with the basketball. He'll find True way out front. Off the screen, far side is Hook, and back to Gizzy. Gizzy's going to be guarded there by Marquise Thomas. Off the screen is True. There's another three short. Rebound battled for, and somehow New Pal gets it back, and they will miss at the end. First miss by Rodebush. Walker misses the second time, and we will go to period number 2. Red Devils playing early and even, but still they go to the locker room, or I should say the end of the first period, trailing at 14-6 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard.
Hello, my name is Kyle Schwarzkopf. I'm the manager of Kyle's National Road Auto in business in Richmond since 1979. We employ ASE certified technicians, and we have over 80 years of experience. We work on all domestics and most European and Japanese cars. Give us a call at 966-1555. Kyle's National Road Auto Service. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf, and I approve this message.
Hey, we're back once again here at New Pal High School, 14-6 after 1. When you're visiting the Richmond area, there's one clear choice when looking for the best place to stay. It's the Best Western Classic. At the Best Western Classic, you get the most amenities available, including indoor pool, fitness center, conference space, free buffet breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and, of course, a clean, quiet, comfortable room. Best Western Classic of Richmond, 533 West Eaton Pike. Now Richmond, another quarter in which they manage only 6 points. 3 by Stoley. Hillard has 3. Big news right now for the Red Devils, 2 fouls by Croft, and he's been shut out so far here in the first half. We're underway here in the second quarter. It'll be Stoley on the right wing. Thomas back to Jet, and they'll swing it left side to Croft. Fry way out front, a little bit out of his range. Croft coming off the screen, 15-footer. He still has not scored. Ball loose, still loose, and it'll be Richmond basketball. Here's Jet at the top. Here's Fry for 3. He misses, and the Red Devils shooting percentage, they stay cold as Rollmine comes up with a rebound. 4 turnovers by New Pal. The Red Devils with 5 turnovers here in the first half. Here's Gizzy. Off the screen and the strong drive. Nothing there for Romine. And once again, the Dragons will set it up to Rodebush. Here's Gizzy. Gizzy, pull-up shot on the way. Left it short, and the rebound pulled down by Stoley. Here is Richmond again with a basketball. Coming across the timeline is Jet. He'll find Fry. Back to Jet. 6:54 to go in the quarter. Jet at the top. Fry once again between the circles, looking to his right. Stoley may have gotten away with the travel. Here is a 15-footer on the way. Good. This time it's Marquise Thomas. So Marquise getting his first 2 points of the afternoon. It'll be New Pal basketball leading it by 6. Entry pass to Walker. Skip pass far side to Hook, and he travels with it. New Pal with their 5th turnover. And back in the ball game will be Dawson Eastis. So now each team with 5 here in the first half. 6:26 to go. Jet will walk it across the timeline, and he'll be met out front by Gizzy. Here's Stoley, his 3-pointer. That's off the mark. You can see it from the time it left his hands. The rebound by Eastis. Here come the Dragons, and a foul call against Richmond on the Gizzy drive. They will get Marquise Thomas. That'll be the 5th team foul. Just 1 foul so far on New Pal. Gizzy off the inbound, almost stolen away by Croft. In the deep corner will be Rodebush. Hands off now to Eastis. He'll drive. Gizzy, shot fake, takes it in the lane, scores. Well, they've gotten a couple of easy baskets like that. Red Devils will have to stop penetration. 4 points now by Gizzy. And the Red Devils down 16-8. Fry at the top of the key, looking to his left. Now will take one dribble, give it off to Stoley, who will find Croft in the left corner. Croft off the drive, the roll by Fry, and he'll go to the line for 2. The foul called, I believe, against Gizzy. Red Devils in that first quarter managing 6 points. Here is Fry at the line for the first time, 16-9. Second free throw by Fry is good as well, as back to a 6-point lead. 5:37 remaining here in the second quarter. Marquise Thomas on the guard against Gizzi as he brings it across the timeline. We'll find Eastus. Here is Romine. Bounce pass in the corner again to Eastus. Now it's Gizzi at the left elbow. Gizzi drives in the lane, stops, feeds in the near corner to Eastus. Eastus will drive against Stoley. Reverse layup. That's a bad shot, and the rebound foul called against Walker. And Walker will pick up his first. Walker, a 6'6 junior. Take that back, a 6'6 senior. Again, picking up his first. 5:09 remaining. Here in the second quarter, 16-10. Red Devils have been down by 10. Jett with the basketball at the right wing. Fry trying to post up high as Walker right behind him there, and Jett will bring it back out front. He'll bring Fry to the top as well. The screen by Croft for Stoley, nothing there on the right side. Here's Jett. Entry pass will find Andrew. He will drive and will go to the line for two. So Andrew a chance now to get on the board for the first time, averaging nearly 16 points per game. Had a nice performance against Winchester. Red Devils back to within 5 at 4:40 remaining here in this opening half of play. Second free throw now by Croft is no good, and the long rebound Gizzi for New Pal. So the Red Devils continue to trail it by 5. Gizzi across the timeline. Eastus back to Gizzi, and Gizzi will clear everyone out, and there's a blocking foul called against Marquise Thomas. So Thomas has 2, and Croft has 2. Kyle King, the 6'4 junior, back in the lineup now for New Pal, and sitting down will be Jack Walker. These two teams may meet again. Sectional tournament time. New Pal, we have seen them play before, and they've been much sharper than they've been so far today. Gizzi off the drive, and he's going to draw another foul. Really, that foul could have been against Marquise Thomas off the drive, and Gizzi knows, and he's, again, a very smart player. He knows those players that are guarding him, they have 2 fouls, so he went right at them. And now Jordan Fry has 2. And Gizzi at the line for 2 shots. This is another gym that is a little bit dark. Darker than we're accustomed to. Even a little bit darker maybe than what we saw at Harrison. Second free throw is short. And Gizzi gets 1 of 2, and the Red Devils down by 6 with the basketball. Stoley will cut through the lane. Here is Jett with the basketball. Off the dribble that time is Thomas. Croft stops. Double dribble, no whistle. The official said it was bobbled. Here's Jett with the basketball. He'll find Stoley. Fry will reverse it left side to Croft. He'll draw the double team. Here's a wide open shot on the way, no good by Thomas, and a rebounding foul on Fry. Fry's been in for 2.5 minutes and has 3 fouls. So now the decision, do you just leave Fry, or are they going to bring Raphael Dean? It's going to be a double, or actually just the bonus now. So Raphael will come in right now for Jordan Fry. And we head to the free throw line once again, and here's Maximus Gizzi. So 1 and bonus here for Gizzi. And the Red Devils down by 7. Why didn't my mom name me something neat like Maximus? She gave me a really boring name. Here's the second one on the way. It is good. And it's back to an 8-point lead. Red Devils want to stay close. As coming out of the ball game will be Marquise Thomas. Croft has 2, Thomas with 2, and Fry now with 3 fouls. Crowd getting bigger. Apparently we're drawing some youth parents and kids here. So the crowd actually not too bad now for a Saturday afternoon. Red Devil basketball, zone trap put together. Half-court trap, Red Devils turn it over. And then I think the player stepped out of bounds. They did, so each team will get charged with a turnover, each now with 6. 3:40 remaining here in the first half. We haven't seen a whole lot of fireworks so far. Everything's been pretty basic. The inbound hook knocked it out of bounds. Red Devils threw it in the backcourt, and that's the last thing you want to do against this zone trap. They have to play a little smarter basketball right here. You want to make sure you throw toward your own basket. That could have been an easy layup by Maxon Hook. And now the zone put together. Dragons go from their man-to-man to a 1-2-2 zone trap, and they've extended it all the way to midcourt. Stoley off the high post. Jet will find Croft on the right wing. And back once again, Jet way out front. Here's Stoley. Stoley stops, kicks it back out around the perimeter to Hillard for 3. Good. Good ball movement that time for Richmond. And Hillard has his second three-pointer. He has 6. Red Devils down by 5. Gizzy losing the basketball, regains possession. Here's True down the lane with the left hand. Good. Another basket down the lane. Too easy that time. True has 8. So True and Gizzy now leading the Dragons in scoring, and New Pal leads it by 7. There's another dangerous pass. Skip pass. Now to Hillard. Raphael Dean, baseline shot short, rebounded by Kyle King. Here come the Dragons. Gizzy bouncing to his teammate, Hook, and we've got a whistle and a foul. That'll put King at the line. Red Devils starting to build up some fouls. Stoley just picked up number 2, so now the Red Devils have 4 players in foul trouble here in the first half of play, and King misses the first free throw. Still a 7-point lead, 2:29 to go here in the first half. Second free throw by King is on the way and good, so he now has 3. Red Devils now down by 8 with the basketball. There's that zone trap once again. This really slows things down. If you want to try to get up the floor quickly, you're not going to do it against a well-established zone trap. Gizzy's out front along with Hook, and they've kind of made things difficult for these Richmond guards so far. Baseball pass will find Croft. His pass in the corner, and there's another 3 by Jalen Hillard. And Hillard now with 9 for the Red Devils, and it's now 22-17. So Hillard the hot hand early. Red Devil basketball. Here is True, and that's an offensive foul, and boy, he stuck out the elbow and caught Hillard in the face. So True picks up his first. 1:48 remaining. They'll make sure that there's no blood on the mouth of Hillard. It looks like he'll be okay. Boy, the offense, you look at this New Pal team, they're averaging over 65 points per game. They really just haven't gelled too much here, and Jalen Hillard with a hot hand early for the Red Devils, keeping them right in this ball game. And so now New Pal will get out of the zone trap, back into the man-to-man, and we've got a timeout on the floor. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, it's New Pal 22, Richmond 17. This is Richmond Basketball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
We're back at New Pal. Great to have you with us as the Red Devils have closed that gap. As we mentioned a couple of moments ago, they've been down by as much as 10, but they've done a nice job battling back. Keep this game within striking distance despite being in foul trouble. Stolle in the right wing takes the shovel pass from Hillard back out once again to Kareem Jett. There's Raphael Dean between the circles. Andrew receives, pull-up shot on the way. He misses again. Nice box out by Kyle King. Here come the Dragons. Eastis with the basketball. Hands off now to True. Skip pass will find Hook. True off the screen, and this time the foul against Jalen Hillard. Or take that back. Yeah, it's going to be Hillard, number 12. That'll be his first. And we'll go to the free throw line again as Matt True with 8 points will be there for the one in bonus. One more, and we will see double bonus time for the Dragons. I'm going to make sure at the desk at scores table that they got that call correctly. So here is True, the 6'1" senior. Well, you see those guys, True and Gizzy, if they get hot, they're awful tough to stop. But so far, Gizzy has hit just a couple of baskets. True hit those 2 shots in a row. 24-17, and it'll be Red Devil basketball. Once again, the Dragons back in their man-to-man. Stolle will find Croft. Croft still looking to get his offense going. Just a single point so far here in the opening half of play. It's Hillard, and now another offensive foul against Richmond as Stolle cutting down the lane. And Stolle just picked up his third. That is only in fact, you look at it, that's 10 team fouls on Richmond, 5 now against New Pal. And it'll be Dragon basketball with 49 seconds remaining in the first half. True on the near side. Boy, watch the hand check there by Hillard. Gizzy will find Romine, and he traveled with it. 7 turnovers now by the Dragons. Red Devils holding on to 6, but still trailed by 7. The Red Devils may go into the locker room with only 17 points on the board in the first half, 9 of those by Hillard. Raphael Dean with the basketball. Now it'll be Jett at the top. Off the screen is Croft. Croft puts it on the floor with the left hand, and we've got a foul call on the pass. And they're going to get number 40, I think, Romine. So Romine picks up number 1. That is the 6th team foul. 25.6 to go, inbound to Dean. Jett at the top once again. Off the screen is Hillard. Little floater in the lane. Good. Hillard having the hot hand for the Red Devils. He now has 11. Red Devils down by 5 here in the first half. Cross the timeline, Gizzy. He'll hand off now to Eastis. Back to Gizzy. 6 seconds remaining, and we've got a foul call against Richmond again. If it is Hillard, he has 2. Well, I think they got Hillard. They really could have gotten him the last time. He was reaching out and grabbing. And so now double bonus time with 5 seconds remaining here in the first half. And Matt True back to the free throw line, this time 2 shots. 10 points by True in the first half. Red Devils led by Hillard with 11. So here is True at the line, and he hit the first. So far, only Eastis has 2, King has 3. Every other point scored by Gizzy and True here in the first half. Second one missed. King with a rebound, stripped out of his hands. Turnover. Here's Hillard back the other way at the buzzer. Can't get it to go. And we will head to the locker room. Your halftime score, New Pal 25 and Richmond 19. We'll come back with your halftime numbers coming up in just a couple of moments. Stay right there. This is Richmond basketball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly update from the IHSAA Commissioner himself, Bobby Cox. Now for the inside scoop on what's happening day to day with the IHSAA. Here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Bobby Cox.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Bob Lovell. It's our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Bobby Cox. And Bobby, as we speak, the weather is frigid, and it has taken a toll, or will take a toll, on our girls' sectionals this weekend. And a whole lot of changes are being made, obviously, with the utmost consideration for the student-athletes and the coaches and the fans involved. But these are not easy decisions to make under the conditions we're dealing with.
You're right, Bob, and we are, first and foremost, we're concerned about the health and well-being of our student-athletes and then our fans that come and support these young people. We've got some unprecedented cold weather, particularly in the northern part of our state, which has now forced some postponements, closures of schools, and rightful considerations by school superintendents with respect to bus transportation and putting these buses out on the road on such in cold environments like this. So we've got some postponements, and our staff is working hard to get those postponements posted on our website and communicate with the various school administrators, athletic administrators, and principals that are running these tournaments. And you know, this happens every once in a while, whether it be extreme cold weather or snow and ice and things of that nature. But at the end of the week, we'll have our tournaments finished and probably finish a few of them up on a Monday. And but we'll keep the tournaments moving, and we'll get everybody advanced to the next level.
It's also impacting wrestling. It's impacting swimming. It's not just a girls' basketball situation. It's impacting all of your sports right now.
It does, and in each of those sports, Bob, take on a little different look. The swimming sectional for girls is a Thursday-Saturday event by schedule. There will be several sectionals that will go Friday and Saturday. In the wrestling tournament, we're at the regional level now. And so you've got a variety of regional qualifiers across the state who, in some cases, will get to practice all week. There won't be any school closures, and they'll practice all week and appear at their regional on Saturday. In other cases, we've got schools that are closed already for the next 3 days. They're closed today and Wednesday and Thursday. So what that means is those kids are going to get a weight allowance. Well, when those kids get a weight allowance, every kid in the tournament gets a weight allowance in that particular site. So it creates a lot of extra work on behalf of the tournament administrators to be able to make sure that the competition is fair and that everybody's on weight and that the tournament is and the bracket plays out as it's supposed to. So it's a little extra work, but at the end we'll finish them all up and we'll advance to the next week.
He's the commissioner of the IHSAA, Bobby Cox, talking about our weekly topic, IHSAA sports. Commissioner, in the regular season, two teams have a weather problem. They call each other and decide between the two of them what they're going to do when they're going to reschedule. This is a situation now where obviously it's more than just two teams. It's the IHSAA sectional. So you get involved and says, does that complicate matters, or how exactly does that process work when it's a tournament situation as opposed to a regular season?
Well, we try not to complicate the matter by having the association involved, and that's why we have great school administrators around the state that run these tournaments. And you're exactly right. During the regular season, two schools get together, and they determine what they're going to do. Now, we also have situations during the regular season where there are multiple school events. There might be a wrestling tournament, for example. It's got 16 schools in it, and the weather becomes so bad that they can't contest that event, and they may cancel or they may modify or something of that nature. Conference events where the schools need to play those because of all sports points, totals, and things of that nature, and they may have to modify the tournament, but they do that on their own. When it comes to our tournament, what we ask our schools to do is to notify us when they are in a position where they need to make a modification. And we try to make those modifications as consistent as we can because of the schools that will advance from whatever level we're modifying to the next level, and try to make it as consistent as we can, full well knowing that you're not going to be totally consistent across 64 sites in the sectional and 16 sites going into the regional.
He's the commissioner of the IHSAA. Bobby Cox, our weekly conversation about all things high school sports related. Commissioner, good luck to you and the staff and the member institutions and all the student athletes and families and fans. I hope we get through this week, and we'll look forward to our conversation next weekend.
Thank you, Bob. I'm sure we will, and appreciate your support, and we'll get through it, and we'll talk next week.
Mendenhall's True Value in Richmond is your local source for the things you need at home or your business every day. Everything from hardware, tools, carpet cleaner rentals, window and screen repair, lawn and garden supplies, as well as hunting and fishing licenses. It's all in one place at Mendenhall's True Value Hardware, right around the corner at 125 Southwest 5th Street in Richmond. Give them a call for more information at 962-4842. Today's game is being brought to you by Tri-County Awards in Richmond. Customized awards and quality engraving services. When you come to Tri-County Awards, you'll get nothing but the best customer service. We take pride in our prompt service and easy availability. Celebrate success with a gorgeous medal, trophy, or plaque from Tri-County Awards. We've been crafting awards since 1972. Choose from a wide variety of designs and styles. We're a locally owned and family-operated business. Tri-County Awards, 1001 South East Street in Richmond. Back at New Pal High School, Red Devils trail at 25-19. Today's halftime report brought to you by your Richmond area Subways. Each day of the week, you can get a different 6-inch sub with artificial flavors or colors, only $3.50. Every Thursday of the Italian BMT, Friday the tuna, and Saturday the Black Forest ham. Treat yourself at Subway. 4 locations in Richmond and Hagerstown. Subway, eat fresh. First half scoring, first off for the Dragons. They were led by Matt True with 11, Maximus Gizzi with 7 points, 3 by King, 2 points by Eastus Romind with 2. For the Red Devils, they were led by Jalen Hillard with 11, 3 3-pointers by Hillard in the first half. Just 3 points by Stoley, 2 points by Croft, both on the free throws, and Marquise Thomas with 2, Jordan Fry with a single point. Right now, Croft has 2 fouls, Stoley with 3, Hillard with 2, and Fry has 3 fouls as well. Stay right there. We'll come back. Your second half is on the way. This is Richmond basketball right here in Radio Troy Digital Sports. After the unexpected, expect us. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance of Fayette, Rush, Union, Decatur, and Shelby counties. Auto, home, life, renters, farm, crop, and business coverage. Coverage you need in a language you know. We take customer satisfaction seriously and don't take a cookie-cutter approach to your coverage. For more information, call 800-723-3276 or go to their website, in.farmbureau.com.
You've got too much stuff in your house or in your business and nowhere to put it all. What do? Here's the answer. Quaker City Storage in Richmond. Quaker City Storage offers various size units for either short-term or long-term storage. You'll get the best rates in town, and you always have 24-hour lighted access to your stuff. Quaker City Storage on Industrial Parkway next to A House Tool. Quaker City Storage is a proud supporter of all Richmond High School athletics.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
At Harrington Hogue, we believe your life belongs to you. That's why we work hard to make sure that your insurance coverage is the last thing you have to worry about. So when it comes to keeping you protected,
we got this.
We're back once again here at New Pal as we're ready for the third quarter. There you see the Red Devils, their final instructions before we begin the next 8 minutes of play. By the way, the Red Devils will be back in action coming up next week. We will make that trip on Friday night. We'll go to Kokomo, and then we'll have Logansport on Saturday. That Kokomo game is a makeup game. So, again, that's an 8 o'clock start time. And then Saturday, the conference leaders will be in town, the Berries, on Saturday. That is a 7:30 start time. And as always, you can watch both games right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports. It'll be New Pal basketball to open things up here in the third. That is Gizzi at the left elbow, guarded there by Jet. They were looking inside, nothing there for Eastus. Here's Eastus in the right corner. Hands off now to Romine, back to Eastus. Eastus will go to True. Eastis will swing it left side. The drive by Maximus Gizzi, no good. The ball tipped in the air. Offensive rebound put back inside by Kyle King. And the Red Devils get beat on the boards that time. King now with 5. It'll be Richmond basketball. The screen by Stoley. Hillard will give it off to Raphael Dean. Now it'll be Jett at the left elbow. Andrew at the top nearly gets away with a travel. In fact, he did. That shot no good as that one goes in and out by Kareem Jett. Here comes Gizzi back the other way. Gizzi reverses direction, now picks up his dribble. Entry pass to King, and he just simply throws it away. 9th turnover now by New Pal. Stoley across the timeline, and he'll be fouled by Eastis. Eastis will pick up his second. First foul of the second half by either team. We are 1 minute and 1 second into this third quarter. With the basketball for the Red Devils, that is Jett. Handoff now will go to Croft. Stoley kicks it out once again to Jett, near side, and Hillard back to Jett. Once again, Raphael Dean at the top, guarded very closely by Eastis. New Pal coming up and guarding a little closer now here in the third. Here's Hillard. True guarding him. Now it'll be Stoley. Hit the shot early, hasn't hit a shot since. Now it's Hillard on the right wing, guarded by True. And a foul call against True. That'll be his second. Second team foul. Wait a minute. They're going to call that against Stoley. Wow. So Stoley picks up the foul. That'll be a turnover by Richmond, an illegal screen. That's a tough call against Richmond right there because it looked like True was doing that alarm bar against Hillard. Tough call for the Red Devils. Here's True off the screen, off the iron, no good. And the rebound by Kareem Jett. Here come the Red Devils. Croft off the drive. Stoley at the top. His 3 on the way. Good. Stoley comes back, gets the 3-pointer, and the Red Devils only down by 5. Stoley now with 6. 5:53 remaining in the first half. Here's Eastis. Nothing there against Stoley. Now it'll be Gizzi at the top, looking left, goes right, back once again to Eastis. Romine loses the handle, regains possession. He will play catch with Eastis on the right side. They'll dump it in the corner to True. Entry pass to King. Hard off the glass and good. King just so big inside. King now with 7. Red Devils down by 7. Here is Stoley at the top. Croft driving. Can't get it to go. King with the rebound. Here's Gizzi quickly in the fast break. Gizzi back the other way, takes the bump and still scores. And the Red Devils down by 9. Gizzi with 9. Coming up on the 5-minute mark. Red Devils start to make a little bit of a move right there. Next thing you know, New Pal scores a couple of quick baskets. Stoley back to Jett. Down the lane. Jett reverse layup. Good. Nice. Tough shot that time by Kareem Jett. He gets his first 2. And the Red Devils down by 7. Here's Gizzi. They'll work it now. Romine left side to True. Back outside to Gizzi. Gizzi. Nice crossover down the lane. Blocked out of bounds by Raphael Dean. That was a heck of a move that time by Maximus Gizzi. Fry will come in. Sitting down will be Raphael Dean at 4:37 to go here in the third. Maximus True will inbound the basketball. Gizzi. Here's Romine to True. Down the lane. Shot no good. Rebound by Eastis. Put back no. Gets another offensive rebound. Lays it in. Eastis padding the offensive rebound numbers right there. Eastis averaging 13, only has 4, but giving New Pal again a 9-point lead here in this third quarter. Fry will find Hillard on the near side. Hillard guarded by True. Fry at the top of the key. One dribble. Back again to Jett. Jett against Gizzi. Jett will stop at the free throw line. We'll find Hillard. He'll drive to the baseline. The double team. Back out to Stoley. Wide open 3. No good. Rebound Gizzi. Gizzi quickly puts it on the floor. 3-on-2 break the other way. Gizzi pull-up shot. No good. Offensive rebound. King, yes. And the Red Devils getting beat on the boards here in the third. Now down by 11. Kyle King now with 9. 6 of those coming here in the third quarter. Here's Hillard, entry pass to Fry, back out to Jett. His shot on the way, no good. And the rebound, Romine. Red Devils one and done. True. Lead pass will find Gizzy. They're looking inside to King, back to Romine. Three-pointer short, and Hillard comes away with it for Richmond. Hillard up the right sideline with the left hand, now crosses over. He'll pull up on the baseline, can't get it to go, and the foul called on True, and that'll put Hillard to the line. Hillard's first free throw trip here this afternoon. 3:10 remaining in this third quarter. True again with his second foul. So now Hillard again will step to the line, try to get the Red Devils back as he misses the first one. I was going to say back to within 9. Now the best he can do is get the Red Devils back to within 10. Romine will come out. Nope, that's Eastis out. They're going to bring in Maxon Hook once again. And also Eric Rodebush has checked in. Second free throw now by Hillard is up and good. So Hillard now with 12. And the Red Devils down by 10. Still just can't get that offense rolling consistently. Here's Gizzy. Left side to Rodebush. Off the screen will be Hook. He'll reverse it right side to Gizzy. He'll drive baseline and a foul called. And that'll put Gizzy at the line for 2. One thing that we've noticed already about New Pal, their outside shooting isn't getting the job done, so they're taking it right at Richmond. Kareem Jett will pick up his second. And at the free throw line, Gizzy once again will get the first. He now has 10, averaging 17 per game. And the Red Devils down by 11 here in the third. Second free throw is in and out. Rebound, another offensive rebound by King. And another possession here for the Dragons. King really dominating inside. King forces up the shot. No whistle. He thought he was fouled. May have had a case there. The Red Devils back the other way. Croft will find Stoley. Stoley will drive. Shot fake, got the defender in the air. King will pick up the foul. It'll be a 2-shot foul now for Stoley. So now we have seen the Red Devils with Hillard and Stoley both going strong to the basket. 2:37 to go. By the way, King just picked up his first. And Stoley at the line, and the first one's up and good. Stoley now with 7. And the Red Devils back down by 10. King will come out. Here's Jack Walker. They've got some size to work with. Walker at 6'6". Mentioned Rodebush at 6'4". Second free throw is good, and the Red Devils down by 9. Stoley with 8. 2:34 to go. Gizzy really hasn't been the player we have seen him be so far. Here's Walker, the kick out. Good ball movement around the perimeter now to Gizzy. Gizzy, he'll pull up from about 17, miss it, and the rebound by Andrew Croft. Here come the Red Devils. Richmond across the timeline. Fry in the low block. Guarded there by Walker. Fry one dribble, back out again to Jett. Here is Hillard looking inside, can't get it to Fry, who will now come out and receive it out of the high post. Here is Stoley in the corner. That's off the mark. Long rebound, and it will be New Pal basketball. Walker able to take it away from Kareem Jett. Gizzy will bounce. Rodebush on the drive, and the bucket is good, and Rodebush will go to the line for 1. Could be Fry on the foul. If it is, that'll be number 4. So Fry just picked up his 4th foul. Rodebush, that is his first 2 points of the afternoon, and the lead will stay at 11. The free throws missed. They missed a few free throws here this afternoon. Croft across the timeline. Here is Fry once again out front. Croft receiving the basketball. They leave him wide open. He shoots and hits it. It's a 2-point basket. Somebody missed their defensive assignment. Croft will score for the first time. He has 2 free throws, but his first basket from the perimeter. 1:30 remaining here in the third, and the Red Devils trail it by 9 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard.
All the amenities you want and the convenience you need. Your next apartment is waiting for you at Chester Heights Apartment in Richmond. Chester Heights apartments come with 1, 2, or 3 bedrooms with central air, inside laundry, swimming pool, and a new regulation-sized volleyball court. Chester Heights also offers convenient access to IU East, Reed Hospital, shopping, restaurants, and more. Call today for specials. Chester Heights Apartments on Chester Boulevard in Richmond, a proud supporter of all Richmond High School athletics.
Summit Computer Systems is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware service, support, design services, high-speed wireless internet, network design, and more. Summit Computers, 1427 Chester Boulevard in Richmond. Give them a call at 939-2120. Well, the Red Devils hanging in there here in the third. They start to make a little bit of a push, and next thing you know, the Dragons end up getting a couple of buckets. And again, get that lead up above 10. We'll see if the Red Devils can get a stop right here. It'll be New Pal basketball. That is Gizzy. Stops in the lane. Rodebush in the left corner, and we'll kick it back to Gizzy. The screen at the top, nothing there now for Eastus. Off the screen once again with the left hand layup. Good, that's Rodebush. Cutting down the lane, getting the easy 2. And Rodebush back-to-back baskets again for Rodebush. He now has 4. And we're under a minute remaining. Red Devils down by 11 here in the third. Here's Fry at the top of the key, looking left to Hillard. Hillard bouncing inside to Stoley. Stoley forces up the shot over the top of Eastus. Can't get it to go. New Pal basketball. Here is, once again, the point guard Gizzy backing it away as he's guarded there by Jet. The screen by Walker. Gizzy driving down the lane, stops, looks to give it up to Walker, does. Walker back to Rodebush, looking to his left, no. It'll be Gizzy once again with 26 seconds. And you'll see Gizzy again backing away near midcourt, and they'll play for the final shot here in the third quarter. Rodebush off now to Gizzy. Eastus now will come to the top, set that screen. Nope, he's going to receive and give it to Rodebush. 9 seconds remaining. Now down to 7. Here's Gizzy, wants the screen from Eastus. Gizzy now with a left-hand drive, falls to the floor. No time on the clock, and New Pal unable to execute at the end of the third. We will head to the fourth quarter on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils trail it by 11. For over a century, Richmond Power & Light has been providing safe, reliable energy to the citizens and businesses of Richmond and the surrounding area. Through their dedicated and talented employees, they are advancing their tradition of exceptional service through new technology, training, and efficiency in everything they do. Richmond Power & Light provides reliable, low-cost energy and technology services in a customer-focused, environmentally responsible, safety-conscious manner. Richmond Power & Light. Together we make powerful partners. We're back once again here at New Pal High School as we're ready for the fourth quarter. So far here this afternoon, Jalen Hillard leading the Red Devils with 12. He had 11 in the first half. 8 points by Stoley. But so far, Andrew Croft unofficially only 4 points. Matt True had 11 in the first half. He did not score in that third. But it was offensive rebounding that did the job as Kyle King had 3 offensive rebound putbacks in that third quarter. Backdoor cut and a nice layup by Kareem Jett. Red Devils run that to perfection. Jett now with 4. Red Devils down by 9. Eastus will find Hook off the screen. Rodebush, nothing there. Back to Eastus. Here's True. Rodebush on the right wing. Once again, Hook will find Eastus for 3. His shot is no good. Long rebound goes out of bounds as True can't get to it first, and it'll be Red Devil basketball. Gizzy with 10 points, 11 now by Matt True. We mentioned that King had 6 in the quarter. He has 9. Those are your leading scores now for New Pal. Red Devils again run that weave out front. Here's Hillard. Entry pass will find Stoley. Fry back in the ball game. Now to Jett at the left elbow. Guarded there by True. Now will send his pass to Hillard. Hillard, little hesitation. Here's Croft in the corner. His three-pointer good, and the Red Devils back to within 6. Croft only his second basket. He has 7, and the Red Devils only down by 6. Here's Hook. We'll find Eastus. Now Rodebush once again to Hook. Hook puts it on the floor, one dribbled. Eastus on the right wing, back to Rodebush. His three at the top, rims in and out, and the rebound by Kareem Jett. Jett coast to coast. Jett lays it in, and the Red Devils only down by 4. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Richmond making a run here at the beginning of period number 4 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Richmond up. Should be saved trailing by 4 here in the 4th.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. In a small town, a company like theirs cannot stay in business for as long as they have without being very good at what they do. It's not just about quality work, it's about customer service. If that's the kind of experience you want on your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Call Reynolds Plumbing today at 966-0994.
Boy, things changed really fast as the Red Devils, a 7-0 run to begin this 4th quarter, have cut that deficit to 4. It'll be New Pal basketball. There's True for 3, way short, and the rebound Stoley. How about this? Richmond can make it a one-possession ball game right here. Here's Croft. Off now to Hillard. Hillard against True, now with the left hand. We'll find Fry, shot fake, drives down the lane, scores, and it's a one-basketball game here in the 4th quarter. It has now become a 9-0 run by Richmond. Here is Gizzy. Looking inside now to Eastus. Eastus gives it up to True. Dangerous pass. Hillard stepping in the passing lane. Can't get to the basketball. Now to be Gizzy once again. And that's an offensive foul. That's a good call against Eastus. 10th turnover now by New Pal. And Richmond could actually take the lead right here with a three-pointer. So Richmond coming out much more focused here in the 4th quarter, and they've gone on a 9-0 run. Let's see if they can continue it as that ball is loose in the corner. Red Devils turn it over for the 8th time. Gizzy across the timeline, stops and waits for help. Gizzy looking left, goes right. That'll be Romine deep in the corner to True. Back to Gizzy at the elbow. At the top, Romine. Shot fake, nothing there. In the corner to True. Quick release and good from 3. Big bucket by New Pal. As True, his first point since halftime. He had 11 in the first half, and that's been it. But that's a big one right there. Momentum swing again. Possibly back to New Pal, and a blocking foul called against Eastus, and he just picked up his second. Foul will be on the floor, I do believe, and it is. 4:50 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Back in the ball game, Maxon Hook, and coming out will be Dawson Eastus. Eastus hasn't played very well, only 4 points so far this afternoon. Here's Hillard out front, guarded by True. Stoley trying to come off that screen against Romine. Hillard now drives down the lane, and a jump ball. The underneath official says it is a jump ball, possession arrow in favor of New Pal. I think the outside official was ready to call a foul, but that's going to be a turnover by Richmond. And now New Pal again will get it back here in the 4th. 4:35 to go. Gizzy across the timeline at the top of the key, driving. Pull-up shot on the way. Good as he nails that one. So Gizzy, after the Red Devils got 9 unanswered, 5 in a row now by New Pal, as that shot way short by Jett. Rebounded by Romine. Here's Gizzy across the timeline. Hook in the corner. Back once again to Gizzy. Will drive down the lane. Draws the foul. And it'll be on the floor. They're going to get Stoley. If that is Stoley, that's number 4. So Fry has 4. He's in the ball game. Stoley has 4. Gizzy will inbound at 4:06 remaining in the fourth. True entry pass to Romine. Nice pass to King. Missed it. And somehow Gizzy gets another offensive rebound for New Pal. Gizzy will drive it underneath the basket. Here's Hook outside to Romine for 3. No good. And wait a minute. They may get Andrew on the foul, or are they going to get Fry? They got Fry, and he just fouled out. So Fry is done. He will leave with just 3 points. That comes at 3:51. We'll see Raphael Dean come back in. Now we're waiting still. It was Raphael started to get up, and now he will come in. Well, a lot of fans that are here from Richmond didn't like that call at all. You know, the nice part about this part of the game, you get free hot dogs and free popcorn. But they aren't coming up here, by the way. Here's Gizzy on the left elbow. True sets that low screen. They're trying to get it to King. Here's Gizzy back outside to True near the midcourt circle. Gizzy at the left elbow, deep in the corner, and the drive by Romine. Back to Gizzy. Gizzy throws it inside for King, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover by New Pal. That is now their 11th turnover. And the official on the near side saying something to... Well, Richmond just got a bench warning. I'm not sure if they ended up getting the head coach or one of the assistant coaches, but Coach Kalik was up, and I think they told him to sit down. 3:24, which is kind of odd. Generally, they just give you a technical, and that'll sit you down. And now a moving screen again. Now they ended up getting Andrew Croft. Nope, they're going to get Dean instead. That's better news. Croft doesn't pick up his third, but Raphael picked up his first. 10th turnover by Richmond, and the Red Devils get caught with another moving screen. And now the Red Devils haven't scored in a while. 9 in a row, and they've been kind of on a drought again for the last couple of minutes. Last 5 scored by New Pal. Here's Hook with the basketball off down the right wing to Gizzy. Gizzy picks up his dribble, wants to give it off. Nobody there until Romine receives on the right wing. Romine will bounce to True. He'll drive, and reverse layup is good, and he's fouled. So a 7-0 run, possibly 8 right here by New Pal, and they've answered the call again at 2:51 to go. Croft just picked up his third. And the free throw by True is good. It's back to 10. Red Devils had gotten it down to 2. But it's now an 8-0 run here in the fourth quarter by New Pal. Croft will give it off now to Jet. Here's Raphael Dean at the top of the key. Off the screen is Andrew. His shot is short. Ball tipped in the air. And it'll be Raphael with the basketball. In the corner, here's Hillard. His shot on the way. Good. Hillard for 3. And Hillard having a big night for the Red Devils. He now has 15. Timeout on the floor. It is going to be a full timeout. We will take a break as well. The Red Devils trailing it by 7 in the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard.
The Purdue Polytechnic Institute in Richmond is part of a statewide network that offers the same technology degrees available in West Lafayette. The benefit of earning your degree at the Richmond location is that the campus is small enough to provide you with dedicated one-to-one attention while you earn your degree from Purdue University. Purdue Polytechnic of Richmond. Give them a call at 973-8228 or go to their website for more information at polytechnic.purdue.edu.
Been in a rather entertaining fourth quarter. Thanks for being with us as the Red Devils had gotten to within 2 with a 9-0 run here in the fourth quarter. And then we saw New Pal come back. They ended up scoring 8 in a row until that 3 by Jalen Hillard stopped that run. And now the Red Devils down by 7 after the timeout, 2:25 to go. See what New Pal will do with the basketball. True off the drive with the left hand, Gizzy on the wing. Gizzy now takes it into the lane, travels with it. It'll be Romine with the basketball, pivots, and back out again to Gizzy. Gizzy 2 dribbles. Here's Romine off the drive, and we've got a moving screen the other way. They may have gotten Maxon Hook. And they did. Hook away from the basketball, picks up the foul. That'll be the 13th turnover now by the Dragons, and the Red Devils get the basketball back down by 7. 2 minutes and change remaining here in the fourth. Here's Jet, the high screen by Dean. Jet will drive, stop, back to Hillard. Hillard checked there by True. Dean with the screen. Hillard hesitates, fires, and hits another one from 3. Back to a 4-point ball game. And we've got a stoppage of play. I'm not sure if somebody dropped something in front of the scorer's table or what it was. Somebody threw something. It came out on the floor. How about Hillard? 18 points now. He is hit on, 5 3-pointers. Now, I'm not sure why they stopped play. You see the officials at the scorer's table. The buzzer went off. Now the one official over to talk with the athletic director. We don't get the benefit. Somebody threw something on the floor, and so they'll make the announcement that you could be ejected. So 1:47 remaining, and of course that gave the Red Devils a free timeout. They're going to press right here. Gizzy will receive the basketball from True. That's going to be hard to do against Gizzy, but Richmond man-to-man full court. And now they're up there, and there's a foul on Hillard. He's going to pick up his 3rd. That is the 7th team foul, and they're going to put Maxon Hook at the line. Here's a 1 and bonus. Hook, by the way, is not scored. His first trip to the free throw line here this afternoon. And he calmly steps up and hits the first. Back to a 5-point lead. One more now by Hook as he will fire and miss that one, and the rebound by Kareem Jet. Red Devil basketball down by 5. Hillard to the near side, Jet to the far side. Dean with a high screen. Jet will stop, back to Dean. Hands off now to Croft. Croft looking to his left. Here is the trip and a foul call against Romine as Stoley goes hard to the floor. That is going to be the, 7th? Romine picks up number 3. And it will be team now foul number 7 as Stoley will head to the free throw line for the 1 and bonus. 1:23 remaining. By the way, Stoley now a chance to go to the line again. 2 for 2 from the line this afternoon. Now give Richmond credit. They're again without their leading scorer in Lucas Croft. They were without him against Harrison. They laid an egg up at Harrison, but they came back and played better at Winchester. So their 3rd straight road contest and playing better here this afternoon. Back to a 4-point lead. You get this. It's a 1-possession game again. 1:23 to go. Second free throw by Stoley. He is up and good. So another timeout on the floor. We will take a timeout as well on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils down by 3.
As an internet service provider, Parallax Systems offers reliable residential high-speed internet service and business service. With a fiber backbone reaching over 150 miles, we have created a multifaceted delivery system. Our dark fiber leasing has proved beneficial to public and private sectors alike. Parallax serves Wayne County and surrounding areas. Parallax Systems, when speed matters, a division of Richmond Power and Light.
New Vision Sports is a training program that focuses on the training and improvement of this serious-minded athlete, including all ages and skill levels. From creating customized workout plans to providing ongoing motivation and support, New Vision strives to help you achieve your training goals. Their trainers use a variety of effective workout plans based on your specific goals. New Vision Sports, 977-5831, or go to their website, newvisionsports.com. That's New Vision Sports with a Z.
1:23 remaining. Not bad for the Red Devils when you consider they had a rough week when it came to practice time. You heard the coach talk about that a little bit in the pregame. Just no normal routine this week thanks to the extreme cold weather and snow this week. They really didn't get much practice time in. So now they'll zone trap off the inbound. Rodebush will find Gizzy. Gizzy across the timeline. Now we'll look for help as the Red Devils peel back into the man-to-man. Here's True out front. Romine is in along with Eastis. He is checked back into the ball game. As we mentioned, Rodebush in as well. Here is the drive by Gizzy. Lost the basketball. Gets out of the lane in time, or did he? He apparently did because of timeout right there by Newpal. We will take a quick timeout as well. It's just a 30-second timeout. The Red Devils down in this one by 3.
Mancino's is family-friendly, serving fresh grinders, pizza, pasta, and salads daily. They serve great food priced for family budgets. And whether it's one of their homemade grinders, salads, or pizza, there's sure to be something for everyone in your family. Our baking process may cost a little more and take more time, but the end result of freshness and flavor make the real difference in all of Mancino's award-winning products. Mancino's of Richmond. Give them a call at 966-1161 or go to their website, mancinosofrichmond.com.
Well, an even minute remaining in this one. A near 3-second call on Gizzy, and Newpal will throw it into the backcourt. They're trying to hold on for the win here this afternoon. The Red Devils trying to even their record at 9-9. Gizzy with the basketball will find Rodebush. Back off to True. The Red Devils picking up the intensity on their defense. They're going to have to foul eventually as Rodebush receives the basketball on the skip pass. And there's the foul on Jet, and that'll put Gizzy at the line. It is a 1-and-bonus. You could hear Coach Kalik yelling he wanted to foul because you consider that 22 seconds ran off the clock right there. That's a lot of time to come off, even though it is just a 3-point ball game. Newpal would have been very happy to run off another 22, but Gizzy misses the front end of the 1-and-1, and Richmond still has a chance. Here's Jet off now to Croft. Down the lane, short on the shot, the ball loose, picked up by Hook. And the Red Devils, was there a timeout here? I think there was a timeout. There was by Newpal. Boy, Croft had an opening down the lane, left it short off the front of the rim. It is going to be a full timeout. We'll take a break as well on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. 26.3 seconds remaining. Red Devils down by 3.
Little Sheba's Restaurant and Zini's Place. Come join us in Richmond at 175 Fort Wayne Avenue or at our newest location in Centerville at 129 East Main Street. Grab one of our gourmet pizzas, a deluxe sandwich, steak or fresh salad, and an ice-cold beer or your favorite wine. Featuring live music every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, plus more in our smoke-free environment. 10% discount with a valid student ID. It's better than being home.
Now, Red Devils certainly deserve, as I said, credit for battling back in this one. Really, the big story in a lot of ways was the offensive rebounds for New Pal, especially in that third quarter, and Kyle King kind of took command, but then the Red Devils came right back in the fourth quarter. The 9-0 run. They got to within 2. New Pal went on an 8-0 run. And then the Red Devils come back and make it a 3-point ball game here in the fourth. See when they'll foul. They can't wait very long. Gizzy picks up his dribble in the backcourt. That was a mistake. Pass will find True. Numbers now for New Pal. True back to Gizzy. Romine won't even attempt to shoot the basketball, and he got fouled by Marquise Thomas, who's back in the ball game. And not bad, though. You're going to put Romine at the line. He's not been to the free throw line yet today. It is double bonus here. 12.8. So they ended up running off another 11 seconds, and now it's a 2-possession game. You think they ran off the 22, and then they ran off another 11. They ran off 33 seconds of time in this fourth quarter. And then Richmond missed that layup by Andrew Croft that perhaps would have made this a 1-point ball game. And the timeout, we're going to keep it here. By the way, Richmond had 2 wrestlers advance to the semi-state next week. Jake Necessary, regional champion. And then finishing second today as well for the Red Devils. You can find the total information. Free throw is good, 12.8 remaining. 51-46, and the Red Devils turn it over right there. There is 11 turnovers, and that's a big one. So we'll go back to the free throw line, and the Red Devils are not going to get it done here this afternoon. 7.9 as they can't get it finished here late in the ball game. Gizzy back to the free throw line. And this will make it a 7-point lead. Blaine Pierce, by the way, the other wrestler who advanced to semi-state. Connorsville knocked off Lawrence North. Wow. Here is the drive of the basket, good by Marquise, but that's going to do it. Good effort by the Red Devils here this afternoon, but they will lose it by a final of 53-48. We'll come back and wrap it up in a moment. This has been Richmond Basketball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
At the Reed Orthopedic Center, our physicians and support team devote themselves to helping you return to a healthy and active lifestyle. Our expertise includes shoulder, elbow, foot, ankle, hand, wrist, hip, and knee injuries, as well as pain management and rehabilitation and school athletic training programs and sports medicine. We are committed to providing you with the best possible orthopedic treatment that we can. To request an appointment at the Reed Orthopedic Center, call 765-935-8905.
Finding just the right used car can be a daunting task unless you shop at Tony's Car Sales in Richmond. Hi, this is Troy Darengowski. I can guarantee you one thing. Tony's professional staff will help you every step of the way without all that pressure of buying a new car. Hey, I bought my last 2 cars from Tony's, and it has been a great experience every time. Tony's has lots of one-owner cars, SUVs, and trucks ready for you today. Tony's Car Sales, 250 National Road West in Richmond.
Well, the Red Devils lose it here tonight, 53-48, and Richmond now losers of 6 of their last 7. They're now 8-10 on the season. New Pal, they've now won 6 out of their last 8. They improved to 11-6. Real quick scoring, 17 points by True. Again, these numbers are unofficial. 2, 4, 6, 7, 17 points by Gizzy. Maxim Hook with a single point, 4 by Rodebush, 4 by Romine, 4 points by Eastis, and 9 by King. The Red Devils are led by Jalen Hillard with 18 points, Jordan Stoley with 10. Andrew Croft with 7. 6 points by Kareem Jett. Marquise Thomas with 4. And Jordan Fry, he finished with 3. So with the loss, the Red Devils again will focus on next week, and hopefully we'll have good enough weather as they'll return to North Central Conference play. As Richmond will travel to Kokomo on Friday night. That is an 8 o'clock start time. We'll be on the air at around 7:30. And then on Saturday, Logansport, the conference leader, will be in town on Saturday night. That is a 7:30 start time. Both games you can see right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports. Your final score here from New Pal High School. Red Devils dropped this one 53-48. Thanks for being with us. This has been Richmond Basketball on Radio Troy Digital Sports.